In response to a court order, the National Assembly has extended public participation on an impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to tomorrow. In an effort to comply with the terms of the court order issued at the Kerugoya High Court, the clerk of the National Assembly, Samuel Njoroge, says the 290 constituency offices and 47 women representative offices will be open to receive views between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Nasema ya kwamba kuna kipengele iko pale sisi inatunguza.
Many a government action have been overturned by the courts on grounds of public participation. In an effort to avoid suffering a similar fate, National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula, in consultation with the House Business Committee on Tuesday, announced that the Kibwezi West MP, Ekomas Mutusa's special motion for the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua,
there are times when we used to say this is an open and shut case,
would be subjected to public participation on Friday. The House, however, faced its first hurdle in respect to this constitutional principle on Thursday, with the High Court in Kerugoya finding it unreasonable to cram constituents in one location in the various counties. The court ordering that the public hearings to be held on 4th October 2024 may proceed as a first stage of public participation, and that the first to fifth respondents shall organize similar public hearings closer to the citizenry, at least at constituency level, in each constituency in Kenya, to enable the constituents of members of parliament responsible for the impeachment process nationally to engage with and participate in hearings and or other suitable modes by which citizens on that level can participate and offer their representations. Justice Richard Mongo basing his order on the principles of public participation as laid out by the Supreme Court in the absence of a legal framework. Public participation must be real and not illusionary. It is not a cosmetic or public relations act. It is not a mere formality to be undertaken as a matter of course or just to fulfill a constitutional requirement. There is need for both quantitative and qualitative components in public participation. Public participation must be accompanied by reasonable notice and reasonable opportunity. Components of meaningful public participation include capacity to engage on the part of the public, including that the public must first be sensitized on the subject matter. The court, however, stopped short of pumping the brakes on the exercise, allowing the leadership of the National Assembly to course correct. In response, the clerk of the National Assembly, Samuel Njoroge, on Friday announced that in keeping with the court order, the House would continue to receive views from the public on the impeachment motion on Saturday in the 290 constituency offices and the 47 woman representative offices. There were mixed views from members of the public who turned up to participate in the exercise on Friday on whether it met the legal requirement of reasonableness.
Hii karatasi tunapewa muda ya kusoma. Na hawa wabunge wamekuja tu kutupea story badala watuelimishe vile hii kitu inatakikana ni nini inatakikana. Wao ni kutupea story tu na kuondoka.
Kuna mahali nimeongea mambo ati ya Gachagua vile alikuwa anaingilia serikali, vile amefanya hata ameingilia jaji, vile amefanya hata ameingilia ile soko ya marikiti. Vitu kama hizo ndio zimewekwa kwa hiyo karatasi. Lakini mimi nasema hapana, hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
As to whether the adjustment made by the National Assembly will be enough to pass the legal test, that remains up for legal interpretation. The courts pointing out that the mode, degree, scope and extent of public participation is to be determined on a case-by-case basis. Olive Burrows, Citizen TV.